Hey everybody, Dan Ball here. Still a knothead. Just wanted to do a shop update here, let you know what's going on. I think I'm going to be doing more of these because I don't have a whole lot of time in terms of making project videos. I'll try and get them out when I can, but hopefully this will be sufficient for now. Got some notes, so bear with me. Just came back from Maker Faire, well, 2 weeks ago now, I guess it was, and that was a blast. I had a good time. The whole trip was fantastic. I got to hang out with my sister, which was a plus, and my brother-in-law. Thanks, Mike, for playing chauffeur. I appreciate it. Guy drove me all over New York City. It was pretty cool. He really didn't have to do that. I flew down on Friday, and we after a quick nap because my flight left at 5 a.m. we headed out for the Brooklyn Museum and wanted to check out some furniture. So we did that. That was fantastic. Saw a lot of different pieces, some very old stuff, some newer stuff, some different styles that I wasn't aware of, which was pretty cool. And I'm hopefully going to put something together to share that with everybody. I posted some stuff on my Instagram as well, so if you want, you can always head over there and check that out. It's Knotheads CNY, just like my channel here, over on Instagram. Maker Faire, loved it. Went for 2 days. Only way I would do it. I wouldn't try and go for one day, even if I hadn't gone there just specifically for Maker Faire. It's just too much to see. 2 days there, I didn't see everything. My favorite part, probably the hopped up Power Wheels that they had racing. That was a riot, watching those guys and girls flying around that track. Those things go pretty quick. I don't know what all they do to them, but they've got them, some of them dialed in really to go pretty quick. And the big dragon was there. I'm sure if you follow Maker Faire or anybody that went, you've probably seen that. I did get some video of that, spitting fire. Interesting that I noticed that the bus that the dragon's built on had Ontario plates on it. I imagine that was a lot of fun trying to get across the border. So yeah, after Maker Faire on Saturday, headed over to Brooklyn, with my brother-in-law as chauffeur again. Keith Decent had a meetup at a restaurant bar in Brooklyn, and met him and Diami from Modern Woodworkers Association. It was nice to meet both of you guys, and Ben and Heidi from Slap Stuff Together. If you're looking for a channel to follow, that's a pretty cool channel over there. I would definitely check them out. They got some cool stuff going on. Got some stickers. Slap Stuff Together. That's Ben and Heidi. And Keith Decent. And then a couple other stickers from Maker Faire. So Tindy, and got this little guy here. So that was cool. Those will go on my bandsaw with all my beer stickers and my Make Something sticker and whatever other stickers I've got. So I got to have a couple beers with the guys and talk shop, which if you're aware, if you're a woodworker or a maker, nobody wants to hear it unless you're talking to another woodworker or maker. So it was refreshing talking to some people of like mind, and just talking woodworking really was fantastic. So thanks to all you guys for showing me a good time there. I wish I had more time to spend there, but we had to take off a little bit early and go pick my sister up. She had a concert she went to on Saturday, so we had to head out of there a little earlier than I would have liked, but such is life. Saturday and Sunday were at Maker Faire, like I said. And on Monday, I had an afternoon flight, so that gave me some time in the morning to do some things, and headed over to Tools for Working Wood. Fantastic people over there. Ended up buying a mallet. My sister and brother-in-law are going to have to bring it up to me when they come up for Christmas, because no mallets in the carry-on. That's a no-no. You could do something with it, I guess. But, that's the price we pay for having secure airlines, I guess. I bought it anyway. I needed a joiner's mallet. I have a couple of carving style mallets that I turned, but it's always nice having tools. So yeah, they were fantastic people over there. Got to look around their store a little bit. Some nice stuff over there. So if you're in Brooklyn, hey, stop in over there. And also on Monday, while we were out and about, we decided to check out Makerspace, which this particular one is strictly a woodworking shop. It's called Makeville Studios. It's on East 8th Street or 8th Street. I don't remember which. It's on 8th Street, whether it be East or just plain 8th Street. You can look it up, Google it, Makeville Studios. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. That's a thought. Met some very cool people over there. Talked to almost everybody that was there. They were a little camera shy, so I didn't get much footage there. I did shoot a little bit of the shop, and hopefully I'll put that in the New York City trip video. So that was my weekend trip to New York City, and I had a blast. I really did. So what's going on in my shop now that it's almost 2 weeks back? Project updates. I've been working on remodeling my kitchen for the last year. My wife's not happy. She wants it done. I don't blame her. I want it done too. Excuse me. But it's functional right now, so at any rate, somewhere along the way I got the bright idea, instead of just putting drywall up on the ceiling, I decided to do a coffered ceiling. Thanks, Miter Mike. I follow Miter Mike on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube, and he did a coffered ceiling in a room of his house. It came out fantastic. We've got all natural cherry cabinets in the kitchen now, and I decided that a cherry coffered ceiling would be awesome. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. So I've got probably about 100 board feet of cherry in my shop waiting to be cut up into pieces for that ceiling. That's not going to be anything really fancy. No fancy joinery. Just going to butt joint it and brad nail it. It's just half inch thick cherry, and brad nail should hold it just fine. So that's what I'm doing there. I've got a couple of projects I'm working on for my buddy Chris, my old college roommate. He owns and operates Christo's Kitchen in Woburn, Massachusetts. He's a caterer, and I think he operates it as a restaurant too. Chris, if you see this, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'll leave a link for him too in the description. But what I've got going for him is he's got a 4-foot shelf that he's got a bunch of spices on, big jars of spices that apparently aren't very organized. So I'm putting together a couple of commercial size, industrial size, some big spice racks. A couple of big spice racks to go on that shelf. And he's got a commercial refrigerator with some wire shelves. He wants to be able to organize his condiments in the refrigerator so that he can see them at a glance, see what he has, which I guess I can make sense. I mean, I'm far from the most organized person in the world, but it makes sense to me. So I've got a couple shelves to go in his fridge. They're going to be white oak. The spice racks are, you can see maybe right behind me. That is actually ash, which I've dyed because I had some discoloration in a couple of the parts, so they didn't match well. So I hit it with some dye and blended everything together. So they're gonna come out nice. And then I have to get those shipped off. And I'm in the process of putting together a herringbone pattern cutting board because I didn't have enough projects on tap with just a bunch of scrap. You can't throw anything away. I'm a woodworker. I'm a hoarder. I can't help it. So that's what I've got going on in the shop. And I think that's about it because this video is going to be a little bit long in the tooth. So if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I'd appreciate that. Love to hear from you. And by all means, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Looking to get this out to as many people as possible. So please hit that subscribe button, and of course, be a huge help if you share this out to everybody that you know, whether they care or not. So that's all for now. Hopefully I will get another one of these done next week and get it out to you. Thanks for watching.